Hi, I'm Ian McGugan of the Report on Business, and I'm here today with my good friend and colleague, Brian Milner, to discuss the state of the global economy, or more specifically, have central banks run out of ammunition? Brian, you believe that they have?
Well, it's not just that they've run out of ammunition. I think they're using the wrong kind right now. It's like fighting a war in 2015 with the bullets that were given out in the First World War. I mean, they're trying new things. The new things aren't working, so then they say, well, what else have we got?
And by new things, you mean stuff like quantitative easing, negative interest rate?
Refinancing in the short-term fund market, all sorts of things, some of which have worked very well to stabilize the financial system. That was their primary goal, which was great after the 2008 crash. But then there comes a problem of how do you grow an economy, and central banks just don't know how to do that.
So they're out of bullets, you think?
I think they're out of bullets in the context that what they're looking at isn't going to help.
Okay. Let me explain to you why you're wrong.
As always.
As always. As always. I think that there's lots of ammunition left. I mean, I think the next step that we're inevitably going to get to in the next few years is monetary financing, where essentially central banks just print money to pay for government expenditures or simply helicopter money delivered directly to households.
So everybody will get cash, and
Yeah.
that will fix the economy. This is ludicrous. This is what will bring on massive inflation. This is the fear that everybody has, that if central banks go out and print all their money, yes, the debt disappears. Every saving you have as an investor goes down the drain. If you're retired, you're a dead duck.
Brian,
you might as well pack
it's
in now.
always wonderful to get your bulletins from 1995, but the world has moved on. We're desperate for inflation now.
So in other words, the world has moved to a point where central bank printing presses will save us from collapse. That's what
Yes, what we're looking for is ways to boost inflation, boost the economy, get the yield curve in the right direction, sloped upward, and
How do you get
money.
the yield curve sloped upward when you're handing money to people in basically in large buckets at their door? Well, how does that affect the yield curve?
It encourages them to spend, it boosts inflation, and all of that results in a rise in the longer-term bond yields.
But there's been no great drive to spend, even with cheap gasoline prices. Americans are not rushing back to the mall. They're so scared from what happened in 2008 that they're actually saving more money now than they did before. The real problem is corporate debt right now, and this plan of yours does not help that at all.
Well, Brian, when this does happen, when monetary financing does happen, I'll be able to say, I told you so. But until then,
We'll all be relying on the Chinese to save us from ourselves.